Top of the morning. Been a while, huh? Fluffy. So, did you miss me? Miserable winter's over now, or almost. High desert mornings are chilly. Can be. Gotta acclimate. Good morning. So, glory, gratitude, guidance. All glory to you, God. Thank you for the strength in my bones, the breath in my lungs, and the spirit upon my heart. Would you guide me today? All right. Before cities, before kings, before borders, money or machines. I know I'm writing a song, right? There was attention. Yeah, focus up here. Let's pay attention. Human beings gathered not to trade, not to conquer and kill each other, not to build the concrete jungle, endless empires, but to worship. Ancient people stood under open skies, not lit by screens, but by stars. They woke with the sun, slept with the dark, and lived inside the rhythms of creation itself. Natural order, in a sense. They were not distracted. They were present. They were in the gift. Modern culture tells us religion came later. That belief was a primitive attempt to explain lightning, seasons, and stars. But the oldest monumental structures we've ever found say the opposite. Gobekli tepe, over 11,000 years old, was not a city, not a fort, not a palace. It was a sacred place. No agriculture, no rules, no written language, just human beings lifting massive stones together. Not for survival, but for meaning. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. It's just from the research I did. I mean, I wasn't there, so. DYOD, not BYOB. Right? So do your own research. Not bring your own beer, okay? But, yeah, so they were out there for meaning. And that should unsettle us more than any story about lost technology. Because lasers would only mean tools came early. But belief coming first means something far more dangerous to modern thinking. It means meaning came before utility. It means worship organized humanity before civilization did. It would mean humans were not spiritually ignorant. They were spiritually attentive. They lived under the stars. They watched the seasons. They listened to silence. Listened to silence. I love that one. It's like another one of them oxymorons. It's like, hey, get over here to listen to this silence, Larry. They noticed patterns. Oh, they must have been AI. They had pattern recognition. So they noticed the patterns in the heavens, in the land, and in themselves. The Bible never says early humans were stupid. It says they were accountable. It says they walked with God. And when they turned away, things didn't progress. They fractured. Right? Because in the Garden of Eden, they literally walked with God. So, in the beginning, God. Not productivity, not progress, not control, not give me your money, not taxes. Man, the arc of the sun baffles me. It used to be like way over here in the summer. Now it's over here. You can watch it move. Is the days, it's crazy how the arc of the sun and the length of the day are directly related. You see here now. Okay, stop. So just God. In the beginning, God, just God. And humans living in awareness. Maybe the real question isn't whether ancient people had advanced technology. Maybe the real question is whether we've lost advanced attention. Lost advanced attention. This is your advanced pay attention class. See, look, I can't even. But it's like it's like the 30-second TikTok videos. Don't make it longer than 3 minutes. Someone might start paying attention and realize they're getting screwed. So if belief came first, then God awareness isn't a late invention. It's an original condition. And if that's true, then modern life isn't an upgrade. It's a distraction. At dawn, when the world is quiet and the noise hasn't yet claimed us, listening to the silence, truth becomes easier to hear. So let's slow down, strip away the noise, and remember what humanity knew before we forgot to listen, how to listen, before we forgot how to listen. I don't know why that was a tongue twister for me. Hibbity jibbity, bibbity bibbity. Before we forgot how to listen. How now, brown cow? Belief organizes the human spirit before civilization organizes the land. Modern culture tells us that progress equals wisdom. History shows that when humanity loses attention to the sacred, progress fractures. The real measure of advancement is not what humans can make, but what humans can attend to, perceive, and honor. Be good stewards. Discipline, focus, and spiritual awareness are far more foundational than technology. I will notice what is real before chasing what is convenient. Avoid the noise, the screens, the constant distractions. Let your attention be your primary tool. In stillness, the divine speaks, not in clamor. It is not the tools we wield that define us, but the attention we give to what is sacred. The builders of Gobekli Tepe spent thousands of hours lifting stones for meaning. Modern humans spend thousands of hours lifting devices for distraction. Attention is our most powerful instrument, not our inventions. And what am I giving my attention to today? distraction or the sacred. So spend 5 to 10 minutes at dawn in silence, noticing the sky, your breath, the movement of life around you. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Count it. And there's the sunshine, my only sunshine. So Gobekli Tepe was, the site was intentionally buried around 8,000 BC. It's interesting. Shows that humans can organize massive projects for meaning alone before agriculture or writing existed. So they say. Human attention and belief came first. Civilization followed. Rediscover this advanced attention. Cultivate a daily morning grounding routine. Align your actions with awareness before activity. Even 5 minutes of quiet focus, increased clarity, discipline, and spiritual receptivity make a difference. Attentive, paying close attention, mindful. Today I will remain attentive to the sacred, noticing God in the ordinary. Attentiveness is the bridge between humanity and the divine. Gobekli Tepe precedes Stonehenge by 6,000 years. It was not built for survival, only for spiritual purposes, or so they think. Yay! Alright, so lasers, machine technology, impressive, yes. But the real mystery of Gobekli Tepe is how humans could focus, believe, and organize for meaning before convenience or survival. Attention is a sacred tool we all still carry. Focus your attention. Not the laser beam. Don't focus your attention laser beam. All right. So that's kind of what I got. So we'll do a prayer at the end because at the beginning, whatever. God, I pray you open my eyes to what I have been missing. Help me walk with awareness, attend to the sacred, and honor the gift of presence. Let belief guide my action and attention shape my world. And again, Lord, glory, gratitude, and guidance. You are amazing. And thank you for another day. And may I walk in your guidance, in your spirit. Amen. Today I choose presence over distraction. Today I listen before I act. Today I honor the sacred. So slow down, breathe, attend. Remember what humanity knew before we forgot. It is still here, waiting. Waiting. And have an amazing day. Be the change you want to see. My people, my friends. Talk is cheap. Oh, stretch it out. Stretch it out. Talk is cheap. Let's see some action. Much love. God bless. Shalom. Be the change you want to see. Have an amazing day.